do know the rules. The robots do the painting, you do the guessing, while I drop the clues. Let's play. Now this round is going to be the top 20 heavy metal bands of all time. That's why we need some metalheads in the house. You know, number 20, 19 are going to be tough. Here we go, number 20. Going to be tough. These guys reinvented themselves from glam to groove. They're known for riffs that punch you in the face. I would imagine a lot of the metal guys do. Oh, here we go. Their mosh pits were survival training. You guys been in a mosh pit? I've actually had to control the mosh pit. You call it control. I had to run security at the blues club when we had heavy metal night. Guitarist Dimebag Darrell became a legend. Albums like Vulgar Display of Power and Cowboys from Hell say it all. Oh, Rob knows. Glad Rob's in the house. You are a metal expert, Rob? I hope so. Yeah. Cowboys from Hell. Exactly. Pantera. You are correct. Pantera brought southern grit and brutal groove to the metal scene, turning pit aggression into an art form. Yeah, the whole mosh pit thing, I didn't understand that till I had to run the security for it. And then it was kind of fun, you know. At that point, when you actually have a license to hit somebody. Okay, I digress. Number 19. These guys look like pirates, and they sounded like thunder. They fused punk, speed, and with a metal edge. Lemmy's voice could sandpaper a wall. Lemmy's voice could sandpaper a wall. I love that clue. More whiskey fueled than most bars. Well, we like that around here at Dave's After Dark. We serve a little whiskey here. Their anthem was called Ace of Spades. Oh, very good. You guys both got that. Rob and Stuart. Oh, wait. Yeah, very good. What's going on, man? Motorhead is correct. Motorhead wasn't just a band. It was a lifestyle of leather, grit, and full throttle noise. Look at those guys. They are pirates. Motorhead. Very good, Rob. We're gonna be leaning on you here. Although Stuart knew that one. Seems like Stuart knows his metal. All right, that's number 19. Let's go to number 18 with a bullet. Top heavy metal bands of all time. These guys' logo looked sharp enough to cut you. I'm not showing the logo though. Songs often reference death, war, and the apocalypse. That sounds like all of heavy metal. I don't know what's special. They played fast enough to blur time. Once again, kind of a generic clue. They were part of the big four of thrash. Rain in Blood is their battle cry. Not Metallica. Not Megadeth. There you go, Rob. They're always third on the list, right? That's the way it goes. Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer. This is the Slayer guys. Look at them. Kitties. Slayer defined aggression in music, summoning chaos at breakneck speed for decades. Decades, I tell you. Decades of metal. This is Slayer. Rain and blood is their battle cry. Yeah, there you go. I imagine some of those other answers are coming up. We're only on number 17 now. This one's a great name for a band. They were named after a deadly disease. Good start. Robots are funny tonight. Known for mixing hardcore punk into thrash. They worked with Public Enemy long before crossovers were cool. Oh, you guys know, everybody knows this. Rhombus, another Rob 2, and Rob 1, and Stewart. You guys like these guys, obviously. Madhouse is a fitting theme song. There they are. Yeah, nothing special. I don't know. Anthrax brought New York attitude to metal with riffs that snapped like subway rails. Alex is in the house. Alex, Rob 1, Rob 2, Rhombus, Stewart, Mado. My Shih Tzu's in the house. And that's number 17. Anthrax, top heavy metal bands of all time. There they are. Greetings, comrade. All right, the gang's all here. Let's do some more heavy metal. We're down to number 16. Top 20 heavy metal bands of all time. These guys are not grunge, but metal dressed in flannel. They look like grunge. They harmonize doom like no other. Their unplugged set felt heavier than distortion. A little hard to tell. The picture's not real clear yet. Here's a key clue. Lane Staley's haunting vocals defined a generation. There you go, Scratch. Scratch is in the house with the victory. Man in the Box made them a household name. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, that's kind of short, Rob. I don't know if I'd know what you're talking about. Scratch is correct. Scratch is correct. Alice in Chains. Alice in Chains gave Despair a beautiful, sludgy soundtrack, threading metal's muscle through grunge's gloom. They were kind of a crossover. Grunge and metal. There you go. Alice in Chains. All right, we're down to number 15. All bands you've heard of, I think. Here we go. At number 15. Their songs longer than your commute. They do long songs. Lyrics decoded like sacred text. All their lyrics mean something. The fans argue about time signatures for fun. Yeah, people talk about this all the time. I've had more people try to sit me down and listen to this than anything. Maynard James Keenan also makes wine. There's the key clue. Their lead also makes wine. Albums like Lateralus and Enema are worshipped. Worshipped, I tell you. Worshipped. Yes. Are you guys, who here is a Tool worshiper? I definitely have known some Tool worshipers. Every time I go to their house, it's like, listen to this, Dave. Listen. Tool turned prog metal into a spiritual experience. Equal parts complex math and primal. Yes, it was always the complex math and primal scream. There you go. Yeah, you know, I like it, but you know, I'm not in the cult, I guess. I don't know, but you know, I like variety. Number 14. All right, now I've never even heard of these guys. So there you go. There's a start. Short in stature, giant in voice. They invented the devil horns gesture. Supposedly. Once fronted both Rainbow and Sabbath. So the lead once fronted for both Rainbow and Sabbath. Known for fantasy lyrics and dragons. Rob won. Primal Scream, a band. Holy Diver is a metal gospel. Holy Diver. Dio, I'm saying that right? Dio? Not Dio? Is it Dio or Dio? Type out Dio with an E, or is it Dio with the I? I say it's Dio, but I don't know. What is it? Oh, it is Dio. Okay, Rob. Thank you. Rob too. Oh, thank you, everybody. Scratch. Rob. Dio. Dio's voice could summon thunder and possibly an actual wizard anytime he took the mic. All right, I think you know these guys. I do have a personal story about these guys too. I have a relative who is a roadie and the backup drummer for this band. So he spent some time on the drums. He wore tracksuits sounding like nightmares. Bass lines thumped like a migraine. Credited with creating new metal. Jonathan Davis used a bagpipe seriously. Almost. Limp Bizkit was a good guess based on the picture, right? It was. Freak on a Leash became a teen anthem. Yes, Rob won. Rhombus had it first, I believe. Looks like Limp Bizkit, doesn't it? Korn is the correct answer. Korn. Korn made vulnerability brutal, birthing a whole subgenre that screamed adolescence in drop D tuning. Drop D tuning. I'm not sure I know what that is, but sounds cool. Sounds cool. Drop D tuning. Korn.
Unknown caller.
Sorry about that. Had a little spam coming in. Somebody didn't like Korn. Next up, number 12. These guys wore masks before it was pandemic chic. 9 members, more chaos per capita. Known for beating garbage cans live. Literally. Don't you guys know who this is? How'd you guys know that? Let me turn my phone off. I don't know how my phone got turned on. It's usually on silent. My phone's on 24/7 silent. I don't know what's going on. Pretty good spam if it gets through your phone's silent switch. They are Iowa's angriest export. Weight and bleed and duality are metal staples. Who had it first? Rhombus. Rhombus had it first, I think. Yeah. Rob won. Not Kiss yet. Hang on to that. Slipknot mixed horror, rage, and carnival theatrics into one of metal's most intense live experiences. Weight and bleed and duality are metal staples. Slipknot. Slipknot. Alex knew that one. Very good. I'm not a fan, but you know, it's all right. Don't have to like everything. Number 11. All right, here we go. These guys, we're getting down in the list now. These guys were formed out of Metallica Revenge. They were formed out of a Metallica Revenge. Dave Mustaine is its furious architect. Politically sharp and musically complex. There you go. You guys know this one. Both Robs know it. They Rust in Peace is a masterclass. There you go. Megadeth. Great name. Cool name for a metal band. Megadeth combined wrath and riffs with nuclear tightness. Think angry chess with guitars. Angry chess with guitars. Yeah, the Robs dominated that one. And I basically call it a tie. All right, are you guys ready for the top 10 heavy metal bands? Top 10. Here we go. I know these guys. Shows they're old. So, their look defined metal fashion. Leather and studs. They were the original fashion hounds. Dual guitars that harmonize like hellfire. Okay, here's the key clue. Rob Halford's scream could break windows and hearts. He rode in on a motorcycle, literally. Hey, Tanya, thank you for that commercial message. It's an appropriate category. Yes. Rob too. Rob Keys. Yes, you are correct. Rode in on a motorcycle. Breaking the Law and Painkiller made them icons. Yeah. Judas Priest, there they are. Check those dudes out. Judas Priest forged heavy metal's uniform, sound, and swagger with falsetto fury to match. Yeah, there you go. Well, no, I think the other Rob was just clairvoyant. Their mascot has more album covers than most bands. Historic battles, mythology, horror, all fair game. Steve Harris's galloping bass is unmistakable. Yes. Yeah. Rob has it twice. Hey, Rob. Rob 2 has it. Run to the Hills and the Number of the Beast. British metal's crown jewel. Yeah. British metal's crown jewel. Iron Maiden. Old school. Iron Maiden made epic tales louder, faster, and metal as hell, with Eddie leading the charge. Named after a medieval torture device. Yes. That sounds painfully correct. There you go. Yeah, spit those facts. We like that. If you ever have facts, throw them out. This is an educational show. Number 1, we're all about education. Now, this guy actually makes the list twice. There's your best clue. He bit a bat on stage. Supposedly just by accident because he got excited. The Prince of Darkness turned into a solo star. He was backed by guitar gods like Randy Rhoads and Zakk Wylde. Crazy Train is a ride we will never get off. Yeah. Love us. Oh, but it looks like the Robs had it first. Robs are tough to beat in this category. The Robs are on it. That's right. This is Ozzy Osbourne as a solo artist. Of course, Crazy Train. Ozzy's solo era proved the madness had more chapters. Filled with riffs, eyeliner, and the occasional bat smack. That is how he became famous, right? Or famous among, he was always famous in the metal world. Right? Famous in pop culture. Biting the head off the bat. Yeah. All right, number 7. German. German lyrics, global fan base. Pyrotechnics that violate fire codes in a good way. I guess there's such a thing. Industrial metal with theatrical menace. You guys know. Very good. Alex. Alex got it first. Lead singer is also a licensed pyrotechnician. Well, that's handy. Du hast is both a hit and a threat. Okay. Now, is it Rammstein or Rammstein? That's the real question. Rammstein or Rammstein? We'll go with Rammstein. Made fire, fear, and industrial noise a stadium-filling art form, whether or not you understand German. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. Du hast nicht. Okay. Had to get a little German in there. All right, number 6. The only band to bridge glam and Cold War detente. There you go. Guess they played in Russia. Alex, these guys played in Red Hood. Known for high-pitched vocals and power ballads. They played Moscow before it was trendy. Rock You Like a Hurricane is self-explanatory. Not Guns N' Roses. No, well before that. Rock You Like a Hurricane. These guys are Germans who made Mental Romantic. More Germans. Everybody got it? I don't see the right answer up there yet. You know who these guys are. They're a little desert animal. Rob 2, Rob 1. Oh, both Robs got it simultaneously again. Now, are you guys actually the same person and it's just spitting out two answers? You guys always answer right together in sequence. And you're correct. The Scorpions brought melody to mayhem and proved love songs could still rock leather pants. Who knew? Top five heavy metal bands of all time. One of my favorites coming up. Their riff launched 1 million garage bands. They were once called the loudest band in the world. Smoke on the Water is beginner guitar law. Known for lineup changes and reinventions. Now, is this the band Tommy Bolin was in? Love me some Tommy Bolin. Which band was he in? I think it was this one. Helped invent heavy metal before it had a name. Yeah. Let's see. Rob 2 had it first. Rob Keys. Yeah. Was this Tommy Bolin? Who can confirm Tommy Bolin was? Yes or no? Was that a different band? Bass player. Had a solo career. Well, regardless of whether Tommy Bolin was in this band or not, look yourself up some Tommy Bolin. He had two albums. Both are awesome. Awesome albums. The music holds up now. Holds up. There you go. Deep Purple. In case we didn't mention the name. Deep Purple. All right, number 4. I think you'll know these guys. Face paint, fire, and tongues. Lots of tongue. They turned concerts into comic books come to life. And this is the key, right? More merch than the Avengers. That was one of the keys to their success, right? Is the heavy merch sales. Yeah, looks like Rob Keys maybe got that first, but Alex, Rob, Stewart, everybody else had it too. Gene Simmons breathes fire and counts money. Rock and Roll All Night is your party's theme song. Yes, it is. Rock and Roll All Night. Did you had a Kiss lunchbox? That's nice. Oh, it stands for Knights in Satan's Service. Nice. Nice. Rhombus knows. Spitting facts. Kiss didn't just play music, they sold a spectacle and let you wear the makeup too. There they are. Kiss. Coming in number 4. So that leaves 3 bands. And I think you'll agree with all 3. I think this is one time the robots got it right. One time. Masters of metal and legal drama. They rewrote thrash metal's DNA. From Kill 'Em All to Master of Puppets. They are pure fury. Enter Sandman introduced them to everyone's parents. Still selling out stadiums 4 decades later. I have seen Metallica once in Vegas. I was drunk as a skunk, but I went. Yeah, one of those Vegas things. Definitely one of those Vegas nights. They're playing at the Hard Rock Hotel. I think they've redone all that out there now, so it's not the same, but at the time. Yeah, a lot of legal trouble. Metallica is, of course, correct. I think everybody had it, so we won't try to declare a winner on that one. Although once again, the Robs were pretty good. All right, so they are still selling out stadiums, and Metallica went from garage heroes to metal overlords, all while playing faster and suing harder. But let's get a couple of good legal licks in on them there. All right, number 2. You know these guys. They wore schoolboy outfits, but they played adult-sized riffs. Technically hard rock, but heavy enough to melt faces. Their songs sound the same, and that's perfect. Yes, of course. Rob 2, Rob Stewart, Rob 1. Yes, they lost a singer and gained an icon. Back in Black is one of the best-selling albums ever. Back in Black. Cute outfits. Thunderstruck. No kidding. Thunderstruck. AC/DC made simplicity sacred. 3 chords. That's it. Big amps. Important. And eternal headbanging. AC/DC. Check it in at the number 2 spot. Now, who haven't we mentioned that would be in at the number 1 spot? Is anyone clairvoyant? These guys invented heavy metal. Not Guns N' Roses. I don't think Guns N' Roses really quite qualified for the list. They were more of a rock band. Rob knows. These guys invented heavy metal with a single doom-laden riff. Lyrics about war, death, and wizards. Tony Iommi literally played guitar with prosthetic fingertips. There you go. Ozzy, before Ozzy, was Ozzy. There's the best clue. Ozzy, before Ozzy, was Ozzy. Paranoid, Iron Man, and War Pigs. Enough said. Yeah, a lot of good ones, huh? Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath birthed a genre in a fog of gloom, distortion, and raw power. All hail the godfathers of metal. Black Sabbath. There they are. Ozzy, before Ozzy was Ozzy. All right, well, that's pretty fun. So, We've had enough fun for the evening. We don't have to have fun with the other categories, right?